Hello everyone. Hello. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. Hi Emily, how are you doing? Hi Rio, thank you. I hope you have a good day too. Hi Mom. Hi Zoe. It's okay. Emily says I'm launching the game so I can work in my house. Yay! I'm actually really curious to see how you are doing it, because especially hearing all of the trouble it gave you, I feel like it's going to be very, very interesting. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it and take your time. Grace. I'm just curious. And that's all. All right. So yeah. I think these are our Sailor Moon girls. So yeah, today I wanted to make some more outfits for the girls, because as I have already mentioned, first of all, I really like Sailor Moon. Secondly, I feel like they have really, really cool outfits. So I have compiled a couple of references and I want to try to recreate them in Paralives. Again, I'm not using any mods, any custom content, anything like that. So I'm curious to see how we can do it in-game. And it's an early access game, so it's going to probably be a little bit challenging. But I feel like last time we did pretty well with sailor costumes, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, Emily, I wanted to ask you, if you don't mind me asking, of course, how's your son's piano going? Is he still interested? Is he practicing? Maybe not. It's okay too if he changed his mind. Because I feel like we can be curious about a lot of the things and then try them and realize that maybe I should try something else. You know, that happens. That has definitely happened to me and the guitar, because while I did really enjoy playing it, I realized it's not for me, because first of all, it really hurts my fingers. I don't like that. Secondly, I have, I think I can show it to you so that you can see, but basically my pointy fingernail, it's very long naturally, so you know, like you have a pink side of your nail and then the white one. So the pink side is very long and can't really cut it. Well, I could, but it would hurt, and I don't want to. And it did give me some trouble when I was playing the piano, but I feel like on the piano, it's kind of easier to place things, to place fingers incorrectly and still get away with it, especially like when your teacher gives up on you and she's like, I've told you a million times how to do that. You don't want to do that, so you do you. That's basically what happened to me. Melissa says he's been practicing on his little one, but not on the big one that I have yet. I need to get him set up on it soon. I've been waiting for some home renovations to be finished, so there is a spot for him to play in it, to play it comfortably. Yeah, that's understandable, especially that you had a guest come over. Not a guest. It had a person come over and you had to set up everything. You had to do a lot of the things. So probably there's a lot of like, and your roommate, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's understandable. I don't want to use the best reason not to do something. That is so true. With some exceptions. Because, you know, some things you really need to do. Like, I'm thinking about some mental health things and how, like, if you're struggling with some stuff, you don't want to do a lot of the things that are very good for you and are necessary for you, like sleeping, eating, yeah, maybe exercising or just in general moving. And I feel like in this case, it's best to do those things, even though you don't want to. It's, yeah. For the most part, for a lot of the things, it's really not necessary to make yourself do things. Like, you have to go to the bathroom even though you're really, really comfortable. You still have to get up. That's true. That's a good example. I like that. Okay, so we have our Usagi, our kitty little girl, and I'm gonna pull up the first reference that I have. Let me find them. So I did want to do a couple of things. First of all, I wanted to do the school uniform, because it is quite similar to their like sailor outfit. I don't think we're going to need the... Okay, so the reference is going to sit here. No, because we're going to look for clothes and stuff. Okay, we can keep it here, I feel like. It's good. It is similar to their sailor outfits, but I do want to make them differently. And you will see that there are a couple of exceptions. Like, for instance, for Rei, she has a shorter skirt, and for Makoto, she has a longer skirt on her school outfit, school uniform. So we'll see. I don't know yet. Thank you, Rio. Thank you. But I'm really glad to hear, speaking of the piano, Emily, that he's still interested and he's practicing his little piano. That's really cool. I don't know why I'm starting with the shoes. I feel like it's just the most distracting thing for me for now. Those red boots. And we do have a little bit of a limited selection, because apparently teenagers are not allowed to wear heels, which is probably good for their health and, I don't know, posture, but a little bit unrealistic. Because I feel like if someone is wearing heels, or at least trying to, that would be teenagers. We want both hands. Okay, so the socks are shorter. She has really pretty socks that I don't really have in the game. I feel like that could be close enough. Why are we changing just one sock? Okay, this is good. Alright, so that's a good start. Another thing that they have is they still have those really pretty bows on their blouses, most of them. I don't think we have another top like that in the game. So I'm thinking we could replace it with a tie. That could be cute. Let me make the shirt a bit whiter. Not too white, just a little bit whiter. And another thing I thought about was the choker. We could keep the choker, but it doesn't really give off the same vibe, the same energy. Okay, we could also do a regular shirt. That's also a possibility, but I feel like it's not as interesting. Or we could also do a waistcoat instead of the blue accessory. Don't know what it's called. like blue color, but it's not really a color. I mean, that's an option. That's kind of cute. And also we need another kind of skirt. I feel like that would be... That looks really cute, but that is a bit too long. And... maybe we could give Usagi the same skirt, actually. Keep it like that. Let's change the color of the waistcoat. Is it called a waistcoat? I'm not sure, to be honest. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Oh, no. Delete that and... and also the shirt. How do I change the color of the shirt? Okay, this way. Okay, but also I want to change the color of the tie because it's going to be redder. That kind of looks like a school uniform. In the picture, she does have it darker. Oh, did I not change? Oh, no. Oh, I replaced the outfit. Never mind. Cancel everything. I'll start over because I didn't mean to replace her sailor outfit. So what I was saying. Why does she? No, it's alright. What I was saying is that supposedly she has the same color skirts in both her sailor outfit and her school uniform. So yeah, that's what we're going for. Actually, let me have a sample of the red that she has on her tie so that I can have the same color tie. Bow, tie, yeah. Those things. Okay. It's the same kind of blue. And then the shirt. Oh. Okay, the same color tie. And the shirt could be a bit whiter, I feel like. If we look at her gloves, I think they are purely white. We could make the shirt white. I feel like it's alright. And we're doing a different shoe. These are also very pretty. And they are a little bit more like her socks because they have a little like fold in them. But I feel like that would be a bit too much. We don't need the gloves, we don't need the necklace and the bracelets. Although they are cute. Okay. And you can still wear her earrings, I feel like that's alright. Okay. I think our first outfit is done. That is her school uniform. I feel like it does look like a school uniform, like not the ones that they have in the show. Like I could see a girl like that and see like, yeah, that's her school outfit. That's her school uniform. And that's her superhero uniform. Of course. Okay, first outfit done. Right, now I can change probably the source, right? I do have another outfit for Usagi. Oh, it's very small. They even have a reference like how to recreate that in real life, which we are not going to do, but I feel like that's one of my favorite outfits. It's really cute. It has some layers. It has very interesting shoes, in my opinion. I don't know if that's like kind of a sign of the time, you know, kind of thing, or it's just in general the kind of shoe that people wear. But anyway. So, are her socks blue or white? Yeah, they are blue. Okay, light blue. So let's change the color of the sock to light blue. Again, I don't know why I'm starting with the shoes. Going to have the same color for the whole sock. I might change it later. We'll see, we'll see. But she also has a long pink skirt, which is super adorable, in my opinion. And she enjoys it too. She likes, like, yeah, that's cute. That's cute. It's very pastel-y. So, kind of like that. We could also give her this kind of skirt. No, that's too long, I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this one. Okay, then she has blouse and a denim jacket. I don't remember if we have denim jackets in the game. We do. Okay, that is good. That is good. And it's also light blue. And we're going to layer it with we can't really layer it with the kind of shirt that she is wearing there, so I think we're going to have to improvise a little bit. Like we could either do a t-shirt or like something with sleeves. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does anyone want to participate and give me a little bit of help? I don't know, the shirt, like the t-shirt, it looks cute, but it's also very simple, but we don't really have anything like that we can layer it with. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why. Maybe a different. Ooh, okay, we have a different option here. I'm not really a huge fan of the color that we have on this denim jacket, but we do have an option that I might need a different color. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. I was just looking for options. I don't know why we cannot pick a shirt with this one. But we can pick a shirt with this one, and it's kind of closer to what we are wanting. I think, yeah, we're going to change the colors. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so it is very light blue in our picture. Kind of like that. We are going to pretend that there isn't any fur. You can't really see it. We make it the same color. I think the buttons should be not white, but more of like a metal color, but can't really see too much. But I think we're going to make them look, you know, brassy. Kind of like that. And we do need to change the color of the shirt to green. Again, very light green, very pastel-y. Kind of a neutral green. Like, the jacket unfortunately is a bit too long, but all in all, I feel like it's looking really cute. Gonna change the color of the socks a little bit. I do kind of want them to match the jacket. Oh. How did I do that? Wait, what? Where did I do that? Oh, no. Where did I? No, wait. Okay, so first of all, Emily, did you know that? I didn't know that. If you click here on this, you can choose a pattern. I thought I could only choose patterns for the things that already have patterns in them. Oh, you didn't know that. That is so cool. I love that. Ooh, the possibilities. That is so cool. Can I choose it for each one of them? Is it the whole thing? I guess, yeah. No, it doesn't conclude the plot, but that's alright. No. I don't want the pattern. Not for the socks. Okay. Okay, another outfit done. I don't think we have those for her hair, unfortunately. Again, we could give her a choker as like a replacement for the bow. And it's a very light color, like kind of like very pale pink. Oh, we're not going to see that. Let's match the skirt. Kind of like, I like this. I really like this choker. You can only do it for some things, I think. I don't think patterns are universally possible. We could change. We could check that. I'm gonna create more girls and more outfits. Not create more girls, but we're going to create more outfits. I'm gonna definitely check it. Okay, so this is our Usagi. That's her sailor outfit that we created last time. That is her school uniform. And that is her casual going for a walk outfit. I feel like it's really cute. I really like this outfit. Okay. Let's put her in her school uniform. Okay, so the next one is Ami. And we're going to start with her school uniform too, which is essentially the same as Usagi's because they go to the same school, which makes sense. I don't know, we could do some variations. I'll see about that. Because it kind of makes sense. You do have the same uniform, but we could still change it just a tiny little bit, you know? But first of all, we're getting rid of those shoes. Why has... Oh. I give her different colored socks. That's okay. Well, actually, I can change that right now. Wear socks. Okay, now they should be the same. Yeah, they are the same. Okay. Alright, so... So one thing I think we could potentially do differently is that so this is basically Usagi's outfit. We could give her a different waistcoat. B, we could give her a jacket because I feel like schools allow that, right? You could have either like a waistcoat or a jacket. Oops, sorry. I think I like that idea actually. Okay, and I do need the blue for that, a reference. So let me copy that again. And now her jacket. Yeah, you know, she could be wearing that. And she's also wearing a different kind of shoe, actually. I feel like this is closer. We could give her that, but that's a bit too sporty, I think. I think this one is the closest. And we also turn short socks. We're changing them both. Okay. No gloves, no... Oops. I wanted to get rid of the bracelets, but not the earrings. Did I get rid of them all? Probably not. Okay. And probably the ribbon should go to, her choker. Actually, she's looking really cute too. Okay. Okay, that's her school uniform done. And also I have another outfit that I wanted to create for her. Again, it's a poor quality one, but we'll do our best. She's so adorable. I love her so much. And oh no, she has another bow. I guess I'll have to use the choker with the bow tie again. Oh no. What a shame. Didn't want to do it at all, of course. Hate the choker. Emily understands me. She also hates this choker so much. Okay, so she has a cute little pink cardigan. There's a couple of options that we have. We have, first of all, this one, which is absolutely adorable, but let's see if we have any blouse underneath. Don't really have that. I don't feel that's the same vibe. So... we have this kind of blouse, which is different, I understand, but it's really cute and it's pink. It already comes in pink. And kind of want to give her a regular shirt again. I think we're going to go with this blouse actually. Ooh. But we have this cardigan, which also comes in pink already. But what do they have underneath it? Like, we could do a shirt again. It's kind of cute. It is kind of cute. Emily, what do you think? Do we go for this combination or do we go for this blouse? I feel like the previous one is more closer to the original. Oh, no, why did you change? No. Not like that. Like that. What was the previous one? That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, I agree. Okay. We got it. And also, she's wearing the cutest skirt, which comes in a very interesting color, kind of like teal. Kind of like that. Oh, she's so adorable. Okay, so again, we'll have to give her the choker in black. And speaking of accessories, she looks like... Oh, I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. Ooh. She kinda is. Huh. That's interesting. What is this show about? Do you like it? I don't think I've heard about that before. Is it a manga or is it both? It has a Netflix remake. Very Japan in early 90s anime. It's fun. The first episode tells what's going on, but it's kind of a spoiler right from the start. Okay. I gotcha. Haven't seen the remake, but the original is so good. I'll have to watch the remake to see if it's as good. That's interesting. Okay. The original has 6 seasons, it says. By the way, speaking of remakes, that's a very interesting thing because I usually hear people complain about remakes and what's it called? When, you know, cartoons are made into films. But another interesting thing is that my friend is a huge fan of One Piece, and I don't know if she has seen the whole show, but I wouldn't be surprised if she has and also read the manga. but basically she's a huge fan, and she actually watched the Netflix adaptation of it, and she really liked it. She says it's pretty good and pretty close to the original characters. I'm like, oh wow, okay. Emma says it has a lot of fighting, but it's very goofy and not very serious. I love that. Okay, I feel like this outfit is also complete. Okay, and that's our, I mean, who does look like that character from Ranma? I think that's what it's called. Akane. Okay, so that's all. Oh, I wanted to give them a school uniform. Yeah, they look like they go to the same school. Maybe the colors are a bit too bright for real life. Or for Paralives. Like, if we compare, if we can find some other people, like, they're probably going to stand out. But you know, they're going to stand out anyway. Yeah. Yeah, the colors are more natural, so to say. On most outfits. That's okay. They're not great in real life, you know. No, they're alright. They're alright. Akane's dad is the master of the Tendo dojo for anything goes martial arts. I have to look that up. I'm sorry if that's a reference or a joke that I'm not getting. Ah, you mean that's the name? Okay, gotcha. No rules, just a funny name for a funny way of fighting. Okay, gotcha. That does sound interesting. Okay, so no rules. Okay. I have a complaint about martial arts. Because I have a complaint about hobbies and activities. Because we're doing great, by the way. Why is everything catered to children? I don't know if that's an international kind of thing or a local kind of thing, but whenever I'm like, oh, I would love to try doing that or this or something else, it's always like, yeah, we accept kids until like teenage years, and I'm like, what about adults? And for adults, it's usually something boring. Like, I'm not saying Pilates is boring, for example, but I don't want to do Pilates. Personally. No judgment if you do. If you find it fun, of course. It's good for you. But you know, like, all of the, like, art, singing, martial arts, boxing, whatever you like, you name it. It's all for kids. And I'm like, that's good for kids, but I want to do something fun too. Sorry, Emily, I missed you, but the fun part of the show isn't about fighting, it's about the main character and their dad. It makes for some goofy times. Oh, I love that. The relationship kind of stuff. Actually, one of my favorite anime is Soul Eater. It also has a daughter-dad relationship, which is peculiar. Not in a weird way, sorry. It's just they're going through some stuff. I don't do Pilates, no. I do walking, just a lot of walking. Yeah, me too. It's just, you know, for me, I really wanted to do some group activities because when I just came to Kazakhstan, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Didn't have any friends, of course. So I'm like, what's a good way to find friends? Let's do some activity together. And besides book club, I didn't find anything. And book club was kind of weird. I didn't enjoy it are left. So that was it. I did manage to find friends eventually, and I'm super happy with the fact that I do have friends, local friends now. And by the way, I forgot to mention, Friday is my birthday. And speaking of that, I'm really proud that I have a party on Saturday and I have people to invite. I've never done a party before, a birthday party for myself. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, Friday is going to be my birthday and I'm going to be streaming. I haven't decided what to do yet, like if I should do something special or like just do a regular stream. But yeah, it's going to be my birthday. A party, yeah! Like I mentioned, it's going to be my first birthday party. And it's not a huge party, you know, but for me it's very, like it's big and it's important because, yeah, for obvious reasons. And it's really cool. I'm really grateful that I do have people to invite. And they all sounded really excited to join, so I'm like, yay! Not a joker, and none of these things. Okay, I think I took both of them off. Chase wearing a high, well, not high knee, but yeah, something like that. Is it normal stream time on Friday? Yeah, it's the regular. So that's Thursday night in my city. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The regular, yeah. I also have never streamed on my birthday. I don't know what people usually do, like whether they do streams on their birthdays, and I'm actually going to do a lighter color here. I don't know if that's supposed to be green or gray, but I like the idea of like light green olive kind of thing. So I'm going with that. Most of my IRL friends are people that I met because of people I was dating. I just picked up new friends that way. That's kind of a funny way, but I also feel you, yeah. But honestly, most of my friends are online because it's easier to find people that are fun and compatible. Yeah, there is no such thing as like, oh, we are friends because we'll live together or like live close. You can just find people who you like and that's it basically. Yeah, most of my friends are also online. And it is kind of funny to me that you picked up some friends because through people who you were dating. Like, I can imagine that you're like dating someone to meet their cool friends, and they're like, oh, I like you, I'm gonna be friends with you too. And yeah, it's just kind of funny. Like, I can imagine in a joking way that you kind of stole their friends. Okay, I think I'm done. I think that's the school uniform. I really like how it turns out. That's our way. Ooh, I was really excited actually for the next outfit. And you're gonna see why in a second probably, because that's the kind of outfit I would like in real life. Because I love these kind of things. And also the picture is absolutely adorable. Like, it's pink coveralls. How cute is that? Like, let me move it. No. Okay, this is fine. Like, look at that. I would absolutely wear that probably every day of my life. I have really cute overalls. They are just regular jean, like light denim color. And I'm just trying not to wear them too much because I love them so much. They're super comfortable. They're oversized, so they're oversized. Oh, I didn't know we could do that. She's wearing something underneath her jacket. That's cool. I love those overalls. I need to buy some. I don't have any. I had some when I was a kid, but never bought any when I got. Do it. Absolutely. It will change your life. Okay, I'm being dramatic, but it's so much, especially when they're comfortable. Like I mentioned, mine are oversized, and I think she's wearing Crocs. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from her shoes. Mine are oversized, and I think they're even suitable for pregnant people. But you don't have to be pregnant to be wearing those, obviously. They're so comfortable. Like, the only downside is that when you have to go to the bathroom, like, you obviously have to undo all of that. But apart from that, which it doesn't take too long, you just undo these two buttons and that's it. But they're so good. I love overalls. That's one of my favorite things that I own. They're kind of like this color. So yeah, I absolutely recommend. I actually don't think I had overalls when I was a kid. I did have something like a dress version of that, so the same top but like a skirt. But that's about it. They're pretty bright. Yeah, something like that. I think her socks are actually brighter too. Let me edit those. Actually, let me edit these because they're more teal, I think. Maybe not. Maybe no. Actually not. Okay, never mind. Kind of hard to see, but I think that's alright. And that's the outfit. That's literally one of my favorite outfits. That is so cute. Her other sock is white. Okay, she has... I keep forgetting about things being just on one side. Yeah, there we go. That's so cute. I know, right? And she looks so comfy too. I own a pair of baggy pants. You know, cargo pants when they have pockets on the sides and here, and I think I also have some zips. Like, you know, shook at the bottom, just for fun, just for decoration. They're so cute too, and they're this about this pink color, and they're also one of my favorite things to wear. Zippers, yeah, exactly. Looks nice, I like it. I know, right? I want these in real life. I want these overalls. How are you? How are you going? How are you doing? How are you handling the heat? Okay, and actually Ray has a bonus outfit that I wanted to recreate too. At least try to. That's going to be a more challenging one. I'm gonna show you in a second. She lives and works in a shrine. She's a priestess. I think that's what it's called. And yes, I'm fine. Glad to hear that. And she has her special shrine uniform kind of thing. And I wanted to try to recreate that. I know it's going to be tough to do, but I'll do my best. These are the kinds of pants that I have, except they are more oversized. They're bigger and they're very pink. Like these, I would imagine. I'm sorry about the top. Change that in a second. So, she is wearing a very specific outfit. I don't think we have anything like that in game yet. That's not the same. That's not the same either. I will see. We'll see. I'll do it as closely as I can. It's time for a break for me. That's good. That's good. Take a break. It's very important to take breaks. I will say that. And when you eat, have a good meal. Bon appetit. We're looking for something loose, I think. Like if we had higher pants, I feel like that could work. I don't think we have anything like that. Whoops. I think these are just regular pants. Oh, these are cute. I'm just going through everything to try to see what we have. We have some baggy jeans. We also have some dress pants that could be cute. The purple hair is so pretty. I know, right? Like both in anime, I feel like that's such a cute way to show her hair color and hair depth. Because technically, like if you don't look at the highlights, her hair is like black. But also in her 𝘭𝘂𝘳 outfit, she has some purple accents. And her highlights in her hair are purple. It's just so pretty. I love this color. And I love how in Paralives we managed to recreate a similar thing with the highlights. Oh, you know what? We could do a long skirt instead of pants. That could do the trick. It's just for reference, like we don't do bikini bottoms. Bikini bottoms. I just realized that's why SpongeBob's place is called Bikini Bottom. It's just one of those things I never connected. Okay, well that's looking pretty red. I feel like the skirt is a good way to go. And for the shirt, we could do a white shirt. And can we tuck it in? I think we can. We could also do that. I don't really like her showing the belly because I feel like that's not the type of outfit where she would want to show her belly. Bikini top. Hi Pasha. How are you doing? Yeah, I can't, like, I would, oh, we could layer, that's an option. That's a thing I could do. Like if we make this white and the other shirt white. I feel like that's not bad. Potentially, speaking of skirts, we could give her a longer skirt. Make that red. Like, that's not red, but you know what I'm saying. And we can also tuck it in. Yeah, I think we're going for that. I'm glad to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so she is having the kind of like a flip-flop moment, except they are fancy and kind of like on the yellow side. So let me try doing that. Kind of like that. feel like that's good enough. And also, oh, I missed something. I'm sorry. Did someone cheer? I'm sorry, I missed it. Also, last time Emily cheered and I only saw the bottom of it. Or maybe it's just I'm sorry. Can I rewatch what happened? Can I rewatch the alerts or something? I think that was for a follow. It was the follow goal. Ah, thank you and welcome. Tropical bottle. I don't know if anyone cheered. Yeah, okay. Okay, now he cheered. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm still getting the hang of things. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for the cheers. Really appreciate that. Also, your emojis, like, I know that you mentioned that you want to change them, but they do look really cute. I feel like you chose a very good artist to make those. So I closed something? Didn't I? Okay. Okay, anyway, what were we doing? The flip-flops, can we not wear them with socks? No! Well, that makes sense because I don't know how people do wear those with socks. Like, I feel like it would be very hard to do because you have a thing in between your fingers and thumbs. No. Toes. Yeah, toes. But no, is it a crime in Paralives to wear socks with sandals? I disagree. As a person who always wears socks, I don't wear sandals, to be fair, but I do wear a lot of socks, so I feel like that's bad. I disagree. Okay, then yeah, we can. I think I forgot the language. That happens to me very often. I feel you. I can relate to that. Do we give her sleepers? Like, I disagree. Unless I don't wear sandals either, but I do wear socks. Me too. Sock sister. I even have a sock subscription where I get 2 pairs of silly socks every year. So I've got like 100 pairs of socks right now. You have a treasure. I love that. I love that so much. I love the interesting subscriptions. Like, that's not very popular here, I think, but I see not a lot of, but I've seen some adverts for things like books, wines, socks apparently, and there are also some food-related stuff. It's just so cool. Oh, also, actually, now that I think about it, my mom and my sister-in-law, they have a subscription to not makeup, skincare. Well, it's a combination of both, actually. They do both. So every month they get like a package, and it's just some random products. And it's not only like the mini products, the like trial products, but they're actually full-sized products there too. And it's just so fun. It's like every month you get a little surprise. So yeah. The only subscription I would tolerate. Oh, yeah. Well, let's do yellow shoes then. I feel like that's discrimination, honestly. Because I can imagine if I did wear sandals, which I know a lot of people are very against that, but I would wear them with socks because I really don't like when my feet get like dusty or sandy. And when you go outside, I don't know about the US or other countries, but here you will get very dusty very soon. And especially the feet, I don't know. I always wear socks. I wear socks out at home. The only time I don't wear socks is to sleep. But I feel like I wouldn't mind wearing socks to sleep. I just don't mind also not wearing socks to sleep. But all of the other occasions, I'm always wearing socks. Okay, so that's our shrine outfit. I used to have my random makeup kit subscription, but then I would have stuff I didn't really have a use for. Didn't know what to do with. Oh, that's understandable. Actually, when I visit my mom, she gives me a lot of her things that she doesn't use. Like, for example, she doesn't use lip glosses, so she gives all of them to me, and sometimes just some other things. Here, the outside is either concrete or asphalt unless you live out of town. It's an interesting thing because we also have a lot of concrete, but there is a lot of like green areas, which I love. Absolutely love them. But also there is just a lot of dust and sometimes sand. Like, I got caught in a storm outside once. And it was really unfortunate. It happened last week. So me and my friend, Shadow, you've seen her in the chat, we decided to go for a walk. And I just put on my sunscreen and it's sticky. It's very sticky. And I went outside, and as soon as I like turned the corner, it's very windy. All of a sudden, like there's wind, and I'm like, my first thought is that I have to go grab her, and we have to hide. So I ran towards her because we decided to meet like somewhere in the middle. And while I was going there, a couple of tree branches, like quite big, fell from the not from the sky, from the trees, because it was very windy and the branches broke off. So it could really hit her, or me, or us, anyone. And it was really scary. And it started to rain, and it started to like do all of kind of crazy things. And we ran to the store. The power was out because apparently the electrical cables got damaged. So we're just standing in a small shopping center, shopping mall. It's small, but yeah, it's dark, completely dark. And we're just like, yeah, we have to wait. And I feel like there's a lot going on. So I took out a wet wipe, a wet tissue, and just go across my face, and it's black. It's black because my face was sticky and there was just so much dust flying around that it just all stuck to my face. It was disgusting. It rains here a lot, so mostly all of the dust and whatever is washed away. That's really good. And then they have street sweeper vehicles that scrub the streets a few times a year. We also, I think, have that. But I don't know, it doesn't help much. It could be the fact that it's just a lot of like green areas, you have a lot of grass, you have a lot of trees. And also, I feel like Kazakhstan is known for its winds. Like, I know that you... I'm sorry, I forgot. You either lived in Kansas or near Kansas? But regardless, you know how it is with the winds, I can imagine. But yeah, Kazakhstan is known for its winds. So it's just a normal thing that happens. But anyway, we have Rain here. We have her sailor outfit, her school uniform, her pink overalls, and her working outfit. Yeah, so we're doing the school uniform, so there we go. You used to live in Kansas, which is super windy and dusty. They live near Seattle now, which is very rainy, but not very windy. Okay, I gotcha. How are you with the rain? Do you enjoy it? So that means the climate is quite humid. I think you mentioned it previously, that you have quite a humid climate. So yeah, how are you feeling about that? Okay, so here we have our Makoto, and her school uniform is so far the most different. So here you can see she's also absolutely adorable. I love the girls. So she basically has a mid-length skirt. Oops. Like, actually, I think like that as well. This is a bit too long. Like, we would have to cut it somewhere like here, but in terms of what we have currently in the game, that's, I feel, the closest one. Also, she doesn't have a typical, like, big bow that the other girls have. Well, Ray also doesn't have that, I think. But she has a very cute lacing at the front. Don't really have that in the game, I think. We do have a corset, but I feel like that would be a bit too much. Where was it? Yeah, like that. Like, it's in the color scheme, but that's kind of not a school outfit kind of thing. Family loves the rain. It didn't rain very often in Kansas unless it was a big storm and sometimes a tornado, but here where I am now, the rain is calm and comforting. Unless you have to walk in it, then it's kind of annoying, but you get used to it. Nobody here uses umbrella in the rain. Why not? Is it because it's like chill and calming? That sounds really lovely, honestly. It reminds me, like, it gives off the vibe of the summer rain. You know, the kind of rain that doesn't... Where I used to live, in autumn we had very annoying rain because it was already cold outside, and then it would also rain on top of that, and you would still get wet even though you would use an umbrella for sure, because your feet would probably get wet, and just if it also is windy, then your umbrella won't do much. And I didn't like the autumn rain at all because cold and moist. And I don't think it rained a lot in summer. Well, it was mostly cloudy, but it wasn't like big rains. And the summer rains are not annoying to me. And here, for sure, I don't mind the rains at all. Because summers are very hot here compared to my hometown. And I always welcome rain. Just in general, I like rain. I like when it's storming because to me the storms are usually not intense. Especially again in my hometown in the summer, it wasn't like a tornado-y, anything close to that. It would be just thunder, lightning, like it would be heavy wind, but it would not be like terrifying usually. So yeah, I have very like different perceptions of rain because summer rains I love. Basically, I love when it's warm outside and the rain is not like getting to your skin and making you even colder than you already are. in the autumn. But yeah. Emily says they're just annoying to have to use. They're just annoying to have to use the umbrellas, so people just don't bother. We got used to the rain, so we can pretty much ignore it. Okay, got you. That sounds really comfortable. That's nice. I like that. Okay, so Makoto. Like again, we could give her just a not this one. Just a regular shirt. And it would be cute. That's one of the options. And no, that's too much. Is there a difference between these two? Oh, there are bow ties! I didn't notice that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, anyway. Oops. So we could give her a shirt. That's too short for school, I feel like. Actually, I really want to use this blouse. I know it's not the same. Nowhere near the same. But I kind of like the fact that how the school uniform has these like kind of puffy sleeves. And I really like them. I feel like they look really cute. And this blouse also has a puffy sleeve. Like it's short, but if it was longer, I feel like that would be pretty good and pretty close. So I feel like if we do some accessories, I also think her uniform is supposed to be like light green, like this type of green. I know it looks brown in this picture, but let me actually look up some other pictures, because I remember it being green. Sometimes it's more green, sometimes it's more brown. Okay, I'm gonna keep it green because I like it. Puffy sleeves are so cute. I know. I agree. I also think that. Okay, and for some reason, does she have blue shoes? No, she has black shoes. Okay, so she's supposed to have black shoes, not blue. Like the screenshots that I'm seeing, they're all black. Okay. Maybe someone just decided to recolor, which is fine. But we are going to do black. Black shoes, no socks, no gloves. And we also get rid of the bracelets. And I guess we have to leave the choker so that we have some accent. We could just make it the same color as her skirt, or something close to that. Actually, the green as it is doesn't look bad. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, No! We have to cancel. I accidentally replaced her outfit. I keep forgetting to do that. Like, to create a new outfit. Okay, I'll be quick. We have already established everything. We have already decided on the colors. I just need to pick things. The shoes. And the blouse, the puffy blouse. Was it here? No. It is here. And tuck it in. Maybe make it whiter because I know it looks like glowing, but I feel like all of the other girls have their tops in like completely white. So that kind of makes sense to me. Okay, so that is her school uniform. And they also have a really cute outfit for her. Let me pull it up. Again, not the best quality screenshot. I'm gonna crop it a little bit on the top. But it is such a cute outfit. I don't know if we can recreate that now that I think about it. So she basically has a really cute black dress on top of a green short blouse. So that's one of the options that we have. I wish we had something more like kind of fitted. We also have this option. It doesn't show up. Oh. Okay, it's fine. I was saying, we also have this option, which is also kind of cute. But I feel like this is a bit more smart and it has this like high neck. Ah, we can change that. Okay, never mind. So we could also potentially be wearing a high neck here too. Just in green. Something like that. Oh, no. Whoops. Like this. I feel like this is a bit more smart. So it is a little bit closer to what she is wearing. But also, let's see what other options we have. Not a lot unless we do like a skirt plus something. Sorry for nudity. Okay, so a skirt plus a what? If we make the corset black. No, so this black. And the lace is probably black too. And then the top is light green. Well, that doesn't look bad. I'll make the skirt blacker. I feel like that's not bad. The shoes should be different. Again, they are not allowed to be wearing heels by the game. So this will have to do. I don't know. Emily, could you help me for a second? I can't decide. So I'm gonna show you everything. I hope I'm not distracting you too much from building. So no, why did you change? So option one. Then option 2. And then just a second. Option 3. Number 1 is my favorite of the 3. I feel like this is a bit too much detailing because her dress is really like sleek. So option 1 was the denim thing. No, why did you change the blouse? The blouse is really cute, but I feel like the turtleneck is definitely better. Okay. Okay, so it is cute, but also it's the same. Number 3 feels like a modern update to it, but if you're trying to be close to it, I think number 1 is probably it. Number 2 was nice, but the more V-neck style doesn't match. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, this is probably the closest. Yeah, thank you. That makes sense. I agree. Okay, so unfortunately, I think we'll have to get rid of the chukka for this one. But apart from that, that's our outfit. So let's see again. That's her sailor outfit. Really cute. Then this is her school uniform, very bright. And then this is her casual outfit. That's just the outfit that she wears on her own. Now that I'm looking at it, should I try to wear something over it? Like, we have some sweater vests, but I'm not sure if she will put one on top of the blouse. No, she doesn't. No. Oops. Ooh, I didn't know we could do that. Okay, the blouse it is. Yeah, that's it. Ria was right, don't forget where I did forget about the break. But also we're kind of getting close to the end of it. We have school uniform, yeah, that's right. Okay, so Minaka is the last one. Okay, no, actually, yeah, thank you. I will take a break. Thank you for reminding me that. So yeah, we're going to take a small break. As usual, drink your water, move around a little bit, maybe stretch. That was good, and we'll be back. And I wanted to ask you how's your house doing? I'm gonna take a little bit because I wanted to ask you. So yeah. So far, Makoto is probably the only one who doesn't look like she's in a school uniform, but also her school uniform is actually the most unusual one. Let me pull it up again. Where was it? Like, if you look at other girls and if you look at her, outfit, that's the most unusual one. So the other girls are kind of in a more strict outfits. Not that they are strict, but kind of stricter. And she still looks smart. I feel like the school would be happy if everybody was wearing that. Says my house is not ready for sure. I kind of removed the second and third floors because I wanted to be less fancy of a house and more relaxed and cozy. So I've been expanding the porch that goes around the house to be cozy. That sounds lovely, and I love the fact that you're experimenting and trying out different things. And you're like, yeah, I want it different. I want something else. So you're not afraid of like removing the things that you worked on, kind of. And I feel like that's a really good thing. I was feeling like a rich person house. It was feeling like a rich person house. I didn't want like that. I know, I understand the feeling that you want it to be more homey, more cozy, lived in, probably. Not a fancy mansion kind of thing. And plus, I feel like it would be better because you won't have as many issues with like flooring and ceiling. Lived in, yeah, definitely that. Yeah. So yeah, like I mentioned, you won't have problems with floorings and ceilings disappearing and stuff like this. It felt sterile, not like people would actually like to be there. That I feel like that happens to some places that try to be like all perfect or like modern and stuff like this. So sometimes when you look up some house references, interior references, you have these like sterile environments and they don't really feel cozy and you don't really want to be there. Like they look good on a picture, maybe. Like they look like perfect, very sleek and everything, but living in a house like that, that's a different thing. I think too perfect is a problem. Just like art, if it's too perfect, it feels very wrong. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Unless perfection was the point, but yeah, I agree. That's one of the things I like about traditional art versus digital art. Like digital art doesn't have to be perfect, but I feel like there's oftentimes a lot of pressure on artists to make things perfect because you can. Because in digital art, it's easier. Like you can undo or redo things infinitely. Like you can always be perfecting things. And I heard a lot of like experienced digital artists to say like set up some constraints and don't work infinitely on one piece because you will be working on it forever. It's not good for you. It's not good for like practicing. It's not good for moving on. And that's one of the things I like about traditional art. I like and hate it at the same time. Because I do have a tendency to try to perfect things. But also it's very grounding because I know that I cannot be infinitely adjusting and changing things. I have to accept that if I place something not perfectly in the center, I either have to cut off a part from the side or just live with the fact that it's not going to be in the center. And that's how I made it. That's my human imperfect touch. Yeah. It's very wise advice. Yeah. So yeah, I was going to take a break. I'll take a quick one and then we'll be back and finish Makoto. Minaka, sorry, that's Makoto. That's our Makoto right there. And yeah. Oh, okay, so I just stretched and I already had a snack. So now I'm off to get my water refilled. Have a lovely break. You too. Have a lovely trip to refill your water. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so I hope everyone has a lovely break. Hello everyone. I just wanted to show you the little culprit who sneaked into the room. He was not supposed to. He knows that he's not supposed to, but while I was away, he sneaked right here. There he is. I exposed your crimes. And now he's going away. And he's probably going to be yelling about it too. Like, how could you remove me from the place where I'm not supposed to be? Hi Pasha, welcome back. Sorry about the noises. Was opening the shift at the cinema. Do you work at the cinema now? That is so cool. Which one? Thank you for trying to behave. I appreciate that. And I think I retired. Ah, okay. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, so we're going to continue with Minako. So, this is our Sailor Venus, the girl who is responsible for love. And she has some lovely outfits too. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she also goes to the same school as Usagi and Ami. So, she has a very similar uniform. I need to refresh my lore knowledge. I don't know if you can hear the cat, but he is protesting against me removing him from the stream. So anyway, so the first thing we do is give her... The first thing I'm going to do is have a look at one of the girls' Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. I was trying to do like the sample of the blue so that their blues are all matching. But actually, we have the blue right here, so we're going to do this. And then for the other girls, we did either jacket or vest. I don't know if we can layer it with a shirt. We can. Okay, so she could have a variation with the cardigan and the bow tie. But also we could do a tie, a regular tie, and we could do a blue cardigan. That's probably not what schools usually do. Oh, that's not the right color, sorry. So yeah, I can imagine that people don't do that. But also, you know, I work as an administrator, but our staff limited, so I do everything here. I got you, yeah. It's unfortunate, but still working at the cinema sounds really cool, so that's good. That's good. Okay, so the cardigan is an option. I don't hate it. Kinda cute. And it gives us a variety, so they are all wearing different things, but also they aren't. It still feels like school uniform and they are wearing a very similar thing. We're going to give her black shoes and some socks, no gloves. Probably no bow, yeah. Socks, some regular socks. White ones, please. And oh, the bracelet thingies. I need to take them off too. Okay, cool. that's our first outfit, school uniform. Okay, now the next one I have is going to be tricky. And it's probably going to look similar to Makoto's black-green outfit. We'll see about that. But I found this picture. And it's just so adorable. Like, look at that. That is so cute. So, we're going to do something similar. Or try to. Like, again, we could do this type of dress and just layer it with a shirt. Actually, we have a shirt here. Okay, so that's an option. And we do it in red, very red, actually. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Again, we also have this kind of dress. And can we layer that with a shirt? No, we cannot. So we'll either have to do the turtleneck or the t-shirt. Okay, the t-shirt doesn't look bad actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Actually, I could do like versions. And then I can show you. And this one was different. It was a different shirt. The game tried to trick me, but I refused. And also, I think we could do a regular skirt. Like, it's not going to have the... I'm sorry. It's not going to have the details. I think she's just wearing a regular white shirt. That's very white. And... so yeah, as I was saying, it's not going to have the details of like the... Is it suspenders? I don't remember what they're called. For some reason I want to say spandrels, but that's the thing you hold on to while like going up and down the stairs or something like that. So that's a different one. I'm not loving this combination, to be honest. Maybe we could do the same skirt. This one. Suspenders. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It kind of sounds similar to spandrels. Okay, so I think these are our options. Emily, could you help me again? Pasha, you can, by the way, if you want to, you can also give me your opinion. I would love to hear that. So... we have this option, option 1, option 2, and option 3. I actually don't know what we're going to do with the shoes because there aren't any shoes in the picture. But we can improvise. Actually, the black shoes don't look bad at all. We'll see. And for them again, so option 1, I'm gonna do it slower because that was very quick. So that's it. Option 2. And option 3. I'm sorry it's glowing like the other things don't, but it's fixable. So as she says 2. Good choice. Good choice. I don't know, I kind of like them all. If I make the shirt on this one, oh, I think I have to do it here. The same white. Like, it's glowing. I don't want option 2 because it's being used in a different color. But 2 is the best one. Okay. Yeah, we just used that in black. So that's understandable. And Dashi agrees. Let's go for number 1. That's also a cute dress. I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter. There it is. Just trying to compare things. I have a thing that my 2 monitors do colors differently. So on this monitor that I'm looking at, it's way too bright. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's not like the shirts are... Oh no, they are still bright. Okay. I caught a console fever in November, got myself a 3DS, Switch, and now an Xbox. That is so cool. Which Xbox did you get? I heard a lot of the things about 3DS and how cool it is. I'm going to do a different shoe for now. Could be red too, yeah. And what are you playing? Yeah, the socks. I like the socks. We're going to do the socks. That's a good outfit. I have 3 3DSs. Are you collecting? It's like 90s. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I'm going to get rid of these outfits. I have another bonus outfit for Minako as well. I wasn't sure if I'm going to use it or not because I know it's going to be very hard to recreate, but there it is. It's the most adorable. Like, there are so many ruffles and fluffles and everything. I'm sorry, I don't know what they're called, but there are so many details and they're just so cute. I don't think I can do that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's start with the shoes, of course. And we have a pink skirt. Pretty long, but not too long, so I think we're going to have to do this one again. And we used it in pink already. Oops. And also we have the blouse. I feel like we could use the corset blouse here, because it has a lot of detailing, but that I don't think anything else has. Like, this is also kind of cute, but we will have to layer it with something. I have no idea what. So yeah, let's probably do the corset. And we'll have to do it in red and white. So let me try to do the red top. And basically white everything else, I think. Well, potentially we could do the corset red as well. Maybe just a different type of red. Okay, so this is it in white. I feel like red is better. We can just do it with dark red. Maybe not a dark red, maybe just a regular red, maybe a light red? No, that's orange. What if we do pink to match the skirt? So pink is a good option, actually. I think I like the pink. She says I had one in school, sold it to the great state of Texas on eBay auction for 150, and now it costs like 1,000. Had a limited edition. Oh wow. Well, you live and you learn. I feel like nowadays a lot of the retro like consoles and things like that, they do go up in prices pretty crazily. Pamela says I had 3 3DSs too, but that's because my step brother would give me another one and another one and another one. I forgot I bought 2 others before that when I was dating a previous long time ago girlfriend, and we both had a DS each, but I guess it wasn't a 3DS actually. That's crazy. I've never had one. I've never even seen one in real life. As she says, haven't played it a lot, but just to feel nostalgia. It's kind of cool. I feel like that's a pretty unusual thing to have in our country. I don't know anyone who used to have that. I forgot how to reply on Twitch. I think there is a button. Like there is an arrow that goes. Maybe it's on desktop and not mobile. I don't know which one you're using, so yeah. Remember, you have to long press the message you're replying to. Otherwise, you just hover your mouse over the message and it should show in the corner of the message. I'm sorry. Okay, so we also have this skirt, which is really, really cute. We could actually... Let's do this one. Probably let's not do a pattern. I don't know. It's going to be pink. Not this kind of pink, but pink. Maybe let's try some kind of a pattern now that I'm looking at it, because it's looking very plain, which is not a bad thing. But I feel like we could use something. Polka dots are cute. We could also do... Let's do strawberries. Let me try that. We could do some creative decisions. And these are supposed to be leaves, I think. Right? Yeah, they are leaves. Let's do something like that. Kind of like this one better. Both in like length and structure. That's a really cute skirt, but it's just... It has a different vibe. The strawberries are cute. Okay. Yeah. As she says I try, but Twitch chat starts to jump up and down. That's weird. But we don't have a super busy chat. So I think Emily knows when you're replying to her. I feel like that should be alright. Okay, I think that's the outfit. So yeah. That's the last outfit here. Okay, so Sailor Venus, that's her sailor uniform. That is her school uniform. I love the cardigan. That is her casual outfit. And that is her also casual outfit, but not so casual. Casual in a way. And actually, that's it. Yeah, you can really tell that they all go to the same school. No, her sorry. Sorry, I panicked. her shirt, her tie. Her tie is a different color. I forgot to change. No? Is it just the shadow? Yeah, it's supposed to be the same. But for some reason it is brighter. Okay. No, it changed too. Did I edit that? What did I do? Okay, so... edit. That's the shirt. And... change colors. Okay, it is different for some reason. Okay, let me fix that. That's because I changed it for Ray. And it saves it. I saved it in the same swatch. So that was the problem. Yeah, it's all good. So Ray does have a darker bow on her uniform. So we gave her a bit of a darker tie, and I forgot about it completely. Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. So these are the girls' these school uniforms, and now they're going to be wearing their casual outfits. They look so cute. This one. I'm also going to change Ray's t-shirt because I forgot. And it looks great compared to the other girls'. I do that in overalls and we layer that. Yeah. The glow in white. That's what we're going for. Yeah. Okay, so there they are. These are the Sailor Moon girls. I'm really proud how they turned out. So cute, so cute. Now that I'm looking at her t-shirt. Sorry. Did I make it? Yeah, it is different color. It looks better in game though, I have to admit. Better than it looks here, because here, at least to me, it looks like it's glowing when you make it super white. But in game it looks fine. So that's good. There we go. There we are. It's so cute. It's so cute. I'm really proud of how it turned out. And yeah, that's it actually. That is all for today. I'm thinking if I can figure it out, I'm also going to upload them on Steam Workshop. And also, I did upload my circular house on Steam Workshop as well. I could probably add some kind of a link. I don't know, in case someone is interested or you want to like make your own outfits or recreate some of the things, or you think that I should have done something differently, which is totally fine, you can try that. So I think I'm gonna try to give a link to my Steam workshop. That's it. Yeah. It's so cute. Yay! I think so too. I really like how they turned out. I feel like that's a good mix of realistic plus anime. So yeah, I'm going to try to figure out how to upload them. Do my best. But that's gonna be all for today. Yeah. So thank you, Emily. Thank you, Ashi. Thank you, Rio, as well. And everyone else who was with us. Really appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Thank you, Emily. I hope you have a lovely night too. Yeah, that's gonna be all. And like I mentioned already, Friday is my birthday. So if you wanna come and congratulate me, I would be very happy. You're more than welcome to do so. And yeah, other than that, that's gonna be all. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day or night. And forgot to write the reference. That's okay. So yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Emily asks, is that tomorrow? No, my next stream is in a day. So it will be Thursday night for you and Friday morning for me, the regular time. So yesterday was kind of like off the schedule kind of stream, but the rest of them are going the same. So for me, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but for you, it's Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. It's tomorrow for me already. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's after midnight for you and afternoon for me. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you everyone again, and bye-bye.